What is going on, everybody? This is TJ with TJ Kolb Fitness, or should I say TJ Kolb? I don't know what the hell I'm going to call this channel. If you guys do have any ideas, remember I'm going to be talking about fitness still. I'm going to be talking about lifestyle. I'm going to be talking about finance. And I'm also going to be talking about some cryptocurrency. So if you guys have any ideas of maybe what I should rename my channel, please put it in the comment section and I will take a look at them. So today what I'm going to be talking about is the importance of confidence as a man. When it comes down to it, guys, nobody wants a weak man. Society conditions us to think that, you have to be nice, you have to avoid conflict. You can do that and you can survive, but that makes you beta. That makes you weak. That makes you soft. And you might be making feminists happy or people who are trying to suppress the male figures of the world, but you're not going to be making yourself happy, and your life is definitely going to lack purpose. So, with me, guys, growing up, I had a dad and I had a mom. With my dad, guys, he wasn't always there. So what I mean by that is he did see us, every week, every other week, and he made us believe that he tried his best, and maybe he did. But going on with that, guys, primarily I was raised by a single mom. There was a lot of great things that my mom taught me, and there's a lot of things that I'm very grateful for. So, if mom, if you're watching this, I love you and I appreciate you. Don't be mad at me. But there's so the good things is I'm more in touch with my emotions. I'm nicer. I'm more considerate than considering guys who don't have moms. Or moms who haven't been the best figures to their sons. And a mom figure is very, very important as well, guys. But on this topic, we're talking about confidence, and I'm going back to my story. So my dad wasn't there. I already told you guys that, really, as far as a male figure. So there were times in my life where I had a family member who got bullied on the bus, and I told my family, and my family said, "Stop, don't do that." And in my mind, that made me weak. As men, we shouldn't avoid confrontation. We shouldn't be arrogant. We shouldn't be just picking random fights with people. But confrontation is a beautiful thing. Standing up is a beautiful thing. Standing up for the weak, showing your strong masculine energy is a beautiful thing, guys. And we definitely do need more of that. So, going on to my story, that incident on the bus, there's been a couple more incidents, but I am honestly just making this video. I sat down just got done visiting my son, which is amazing. I love my son. He's literally my best friend, and he is so strong, and I'm so proud of him. He is 6 months old. But so I just got done seeing my son, just got home, and I wanted to make this video. So uh, where I'm at right now is got out of a relationship where I noticed that my strength was tested, and I've been in a decent amount of relationships in my life, and this always seems to happen with me. When I start the relationship, what draws the attraction with the female is I'm very strong and masculine. But what happens is over time, I break and I agree, I become more feminine. And now where I'm at with my life is I'm 29 years old. So I'm at a point in my life where I'm really starting to be comfortable with myself and discover who I am. But with that relationship, it broke me and I broke, and I wasn't the person that I wanted to be. And there's there's actions in the relationship that happen with where any other incident, any other time, like beginning of a relationship, I would have cut that shit off. I would have said, "Hey, you're doing that right in front of me. You're disrespecting me in my own place." If I was in my masculine frame, maybe I would have said it nice, but I would have said, "Hey, get the fuck out of here." That's what I would have said. But instead, that person that made me mad with what they did, I went outside and I had a little bitch fit and I walked around and that person came after me. That's weak. That's feminine. When you see something, you have to address it, and you have to be strong. So there's a lot of things that I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on being myself. I'm going to work on keeping my masculine frame. But like I was telling you guys, confidence is so important. you know, Doing what you say, standing your ground. Because women, they like to test us men to see if we are who we say we are. So, and it's not about passing a test for them. It's yourself. One day you're gonna have a wife. One day you might have a family, and you need to be a strong leader because it's Greg Plitt is one of my favorite fitness bloggers. Unfortunately, he passed away. But he would always say, I can't remember the quote exactly, but he would always say, you can't expect to be that person without any prior work. So, say there was a big event coming, and I'm just like, oh, I'm ready. It doesn't work that way. You have to build momentum to become that person. So, say that you watch my video before you guys get jumped, and you're like, oh, I want to be masculine. You're not going to have it in you because you have to build with every single day practices. Those everyday practices, guys, what I'll tell you what they are, and I'm struggling because I don't want my son to be weak. I don't want my son to do the things that I did. You know, you need to, so a couple things that I'm doing right now, I'll tell you. One thing I'm doing, guys, is when I'm walking, I am keeping my chest up, my head up. Not like that, because that's arrogant. Who walks like that? But keep your head up, keep your chest up, keep your shoulders back a tad. Not like you don't have to be like that crazy guy at the gym does the imaginary lat spread, but keep your shoulders back. Posture is everything. It's also when you're, like I said, when you're walking, head up, posture up. It's also when you see somebody, looking them in the eyes. When you see somebody and you look down, that's a feminine quality, guys. We can't. You look at somebody in the eye. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to look them in the eye and they're going to beat the shit out of you. You look them in the eye and they want to fight. You know what you say? Challenge accepted. That's another thing, guys, is work on your physical body because if you are tested, you want to be able to defend yourself. You know, get in the gym, work on your nutrition, be in shape, work on some kind of combat, like if that's jujitsu, if that's wrestling, if that's karate. I don't know who does karate, but if you do karate, you could probably kick my ass. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe you could. But when somebody confronts you, challenge accepted. So build the physical body. Also one thing that I practice is I do practice, what am this birds keep flying by my window, so I keep losing my train of thought. So we have keep when you're walking, keep your head up, walk straight. We have look somebody in the eye. Oh yeah, when you're talking to somebody, be okay to disagree. Disagree and be okay with it. Don't don't go with everybody's opinion all the time. Disagree. Be disagreeable. Disagreeable. Being disagreeable is a very attractive quality to have because what it tells somebody is, wow, he disagrees with me, but when he does agree, it means something. Don't be a yes man. That's another thing that women absolutely hate is men that are yes men. When you say, hey, my only off days are Mondays and Fridays, and she's like, oh, I can't do Monday, I can't do Friday. Oh, but can you do Tuesday? Most guys are like, oh yeah, 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 absolutely. You know what I've done in relationships and it's worked? Sorry, can't do that. Monday, Fridays are my only day. And you know what's happened is I've got a text message back most of the time. Sometimes it just doesn't work, but you gotta call them out on their bluff. But I've got a text message that said, "Oh yeah, we can meet up tonight." So, but yeah, guys, I'm just rambling on. I'm trying to get comfortable back in front of the camera again. I don't really know where this video is going to be honest. But what we'll wrap it up, and I'll say the most important things to being a male and having that attraction is building confidence. So confidence, the first thing I talked about was when you're walking. Keep your chest up, head up, shoulders back. Take up space. Don't shrink. Don't put your legs together. That makes you look like a bitch. It really does. It makes you look silly. Number two is when you're walking and you see somebody, look at them. Look at them. What, like I said, what's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to try to beat the shit out of you for looking at them. Look at that person. Look at them. Acknowledge them. Putting your head down is a very feminine quality that we have to get out of as men. Another thing that I talked about is being disagreeable. Don't agree with somebody. If you have a different political view, if you don't want to do something, disagree, say no. Don't be too available. Focus on your purpose, focus on your grind. Guys, when you focus on your purpose and you focus on your grind, if your mission is women or success in life, it will come. Like, I'm 29 years old, guys. I look back at, all the times I did, try to chase something, and that has brought emptiness. There's no fulfillment in that, guys. Don't don't stop what you're doing to wait for somebody, because a lot of times what happens is when we stop for somebody and we wait, they're not there. But what happens is if you keep building and focus on your purpose, if they're not there, they're not there, but you've built yourself. So just wanted to make a quick video. Just this is a ramble like most of my videos. I'm just trying to get comfortable back in front of the camera and figure out what I'm talking about or where I'm going. But I just wanted to share some knowledge with you guys. Thank you.